Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The second meeting of the year on tap here between these two fierce AFC rivals. These teams know each other very well, and that only serves to stoke the flames of what is always a heated battle. It's the Ravens going up against the Bengals. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Guyton. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that. Meanwhile, for the visiting... Second drive of the game first for this offense, and they have it in a tough spot, backed up toward their own goal line. Dalton hovering near the goal line. Green's got it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Second down now after the pass completion. It's second down. Dalton looking. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
There's nothing like getting out of the gate and finding your favorite target. Andy Dalton just did that with A.J. Green.
And some people call that a nice fantasy football connection as well.
Yeah, they're piling up the points that way, and they want to see that continue.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Dalton throwing on second down. And a right side completion here by LaFell. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. So completion on second down, that brings up third. Play action here with Dalton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Now Campanaro. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession. They'll be led out by their veteran QB, the scoreless game. Well, it may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. Flacco. And Watson has it right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
So Dalton now finding a safety valve here. That's complete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards. This defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green. The 13 yards that time in the 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
Is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line. Again, here's Bernard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Dalton gives to Bernard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. And now to the air. Dalton under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Kamale Correa in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The 1st sack of his NFL career. 2nd down. Dalton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Willie Henry in there there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Dalton on 3rd and goal. Finding time. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, in this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And Bullock will put this one through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. Play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the drive will wind up yielding. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, in this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. And Eifert has it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And over the middle, it's LaFell. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. So this is the 2nd consecutive week, as you look at the numbers, that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well. Always thought he was picking the wrong hole to try and run through. And his blockers, they seem to be getting him to the right place, but he picked the wrong spot. We're seeing some of that again this week. Can they snap it together? Can they get back in?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A.J. Green. Defense here really needs to hold them to a field goal late, or maybe could they force a turnover and allow no points? Time to see. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, they felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if it's the game plan or if they're just being overwhelmed by the defense they're facing.
Flacco from the gun. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to loft one. And this is taken in at the 5. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out here in the eye. Now West. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, after last week, where he kept finding the end zone, what do you have, 2 touchdown runs?
Yep.
He's got to be just a tad frustrated here.
And he will take it in for a Ravens 14 touchdowns. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Baltimore, it will wind up a .500 season as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
You've made it all the way to the wild card round. Remember, the playoffs are single elimination.